What is it?
Ah, Gwen? Were you expecting the Lion Guard?
Nervous? What in oblivion could you possibly be nervous about?
Easy. We're all friends here. For now. I'll deal with Skilkazi while you calm down Captain Sansone.
A job isn't worth doing without at least two people at each other's throats over some point or another. Go on. Speak to the captain so we can get on the boat and cast off.
Springing the Lion Guard on Skilkazi was a bad idea. Why would Quen annoy the person who keeps us from drowning in the ocean? What if the boat stops floating now? Maybe you can get Captain Sansone to back off.
Fine. I left out the detail about the Lion Guard when I hired our ride. Seemed easier than trying to explain. Have a talk with Captain Sansone to make sure he's not going to cause any trouble. And keep him away from Skilkazi.
You must be the new partner. Gwen speaks highly of you, though perhaps I should trust her judgment a little less, given the circumstances. Yes, speak with the Lion Guard, Captain, and perhaps tell his subordinates to stop eyeing my boat.
I received a missive from Lady Celine that claimed you have a way to flush Coldain and his cartel out into the open. Is this true? I already trusted you once, and we know where that got us. Come with you? Where? On these smugglers' vessels of questionable seaworthiness? What are you and these criminals planning this time? All right. For another chance to clap that dog's neck in irons, we'll play this out. If this doesn't work this time, I'm after you and your gang next.
No dallying now. Let's set sail.
What are you waiting for? Quen explained the deal with Captain Dryskin over there. Getting a lion guard to take out your competition? I like it. The sooner you and your companions get in the boats, the sooner my purse will jingle with coin. I don't usually spill my business to people I barely know, even if Quen seems to like them. I use these boats to move people and cargo to my larger ship, especially when I want to keep my ship on the open water. Now, get on board.
Let's not keep the Nowhere Vault waiting now. All aboard for Sage's Isle.
Cartel ships on the coast. They beat us here.
Carso found tracks leading inland. We should follow them.
We'll stay with the boats. Find Coldane and drive him this way.
You know, sailing wasn't so bad. The wind in my hair, the salty smell, the fact that I threw up just twice. Was the bigger vessel the ship or the boat? That always confuses me. Anyway, let's find the Nowhere Vault before Coldane does. Better than I did. Like he was a Marimer Sea Hound or something. Did you see him try to bite the ocean spray? Spry as a puppy again. I'm mostly glad we did this.
So this is where all that reading Quen did has led us? I'd be skeptical if not for the fact that the cartel is here too. All right, let's get on with it. We have a Nowhere Vault to rob.
We actually made it! And Sage's Isle! It's real! Now we just need to find the entrance to the Nowhere Vault. Follow those tracks, and maybe we'll find it.
We'll remain with the boats. Keep watch in case Coldane tries to escape. You go find him and lead him back here for us to capture. Just try not to die in the process.
More prints and dead cartel thugs. And what are those creatures?
So this is where all that reading Quen did has led us? I'd be skeptical if not...
You know, sailing wasn't so bad.
leads to these ruins?
Obviously, the cartel made the footprints. Tread lightly.
Carso's a good thief and a great friend, but I worry about him when we're probably going up against werewolves. And he really does hate going into ancient ruins. Sneezes incessantly from all the dust. Anyway, I'm ready to go in when you are.
Ancient ruins are a good sign. The door to the Nowhere Vault must be somewhere inside. Keep quiet as we explore the ruins. We don't want to alert Coldane to our presence until absolutely necessary.
Ah, yes. Here comes the best part. Sneaking through ancient ruins. Depending, you can usually find a lot of stuff certain parties will pay an arm and a leg for in places such as this. Let's proceed inside.
This must be it. The vault should be down here.
10 gold says I find it before Celine.
You're good at Dwayne, dear, but I'll take that bet.
You're not bad at this either, Celine. You could fit a small city in these caves.
Something's killing the cartel members. Keep an eye out.
The path splits ahead. Let's move in pairs. Who do you want to go with, partner? Celine or Edwayne? You've seen these two in action, got to know them and observe their strengths. Who do you want to explore these dark, dangerous ruins with? Talk to Celine and Edwayne and pick one so we can get on with this.
Celine thinks I'm joking, but I'll hold her to that bet. I'm never one to turn down 10 easy gold. And she has plenty to spare. We just need to find that vault first. We need to be fast about this if we're going to catch Coldane. And Oblivion knows that 2 of us are better than 50 cartel thugs. And with Carso gone, some company would be nice. What do you say? Want to be my partner and help me win that bet?
These ruins are quite remarkable. Dureni, I would guess, though I'm not an expert. Now, I wonder where this Nowhere Vault is hiding. All of Quen's plans are fundamentally sound. We should team up. I say let Edwayne accompany Quen, while you and I show them how to find a hidden vault. You do want to travel alongside the extremely competent and beautiful Lady Celine, don't you?
Well, let's get a move on. You take the right path, we'll take the left.
I'm crushed. Well, try not to miss me too much. And don't complain when we beat you to the vault entrance.
I honestly can't decide what I hate more, the werewolves here, or all that sand in a bar's landing.
You made the right choice. And isn't it so much more peaceful without Quen and Edwayne around? Now, let's go find the entrance to this vault. More cartel thugs. Done in by traps, I'd say. Stay wary. Hear that? Just ahead. Let's take a look.
We solved the pattern of the lights! All of you, through the door!
Koldane open the vault? And was that Abrasia with them? We have to get after them. And did you see? Abrasia was with them, and she waved at us!
I knew we were close. Was that Koldane we heard?
He used a nowhere key to enter the vault. We need to do the same. What are you waiting for? Do something with a nowhere key so we can follow Koldane into the vault.
This looks familiar. Reminds me of a diagram in the Codex Vornet. I wasn't sure what to make of it at the time, but now I understand. Place the nowhere key in that glowing rune, and we'll begin the process to enter the Sage's vault.
The crystal's lit up. Maybe the order is important. The lights appeared in a specific sequence. Maybe you can reproduce it? I've never dealt with a lot of ancient magical locks on the streets of Daggerfall.
Did you see those lights? They appeared in a specific order, just like the Codex described. A test of observation and precision set forth by Sage Vornet. Replicate what we saw. That should finally unlock the vault door. I remember reading that observation was the way forward, but it didn't make sense out of context. The order must be crucial. You might need to make a mistake to see the pattern again. Just be careful. Something in here killed those cartel thugs.
Well, isn't that something? We have to activate these crystals, that much is clear. But I imagine a wrong step would have disastrous results. These dead cartel members, for one. They certainly aren't talking, but that doesn't mean they can't tell us anything. Where they fell may suggest which crystals are more dangerous than others.
Well done. The door's unlocked. Let's go inside.
That wasn't as hard as I feared. That wasn't as hard as I feared. Let's go see what's waiting inside the Nowhere Vault.
Time and again you prove how clever you are. Let's get inside before Koldane and the others reach the Thieves' Moon.
The sound of locks disengaging is always so satisfying. We're about to enter the Nowhere Vault. No more waiting. Let's go.
More visitors seeking wisdom. Be not afraid. We have much to discuss. My creator's humble depository has become quite busy of late, though you lot seem more inquisitive than the destructive group that just passed by. Good, good. All are welcome to test their mettle in these hallowed halls. I am the caretaker of the Nowhere Vault, Sage Vornet's memoriam. Since you made it here to Nowhere, you must have at least one of my creator's Nowhere keys. Most excellent. I'm eager to see how you and your allies fare among his many challenges. Before his death, Sage Vornet recorded his memories and personality into a soul gem-infused projection simulacrum. Me! I remain to observe those who come to seek my creator's legacy. Only the wisest and most clever can earn the Sage's treasures. Because that is exactly where it is located, in the nowhere space between the planes of oblivion. The great sage wanted a place beyond the reality of Nirn in which he could experiment and store his most fascinating and dangerous treasures. Naturally, already other seekers have ventured inside, though by their brutish natures, they will most certainly fail. You seem much wiser. Success gives access to my creator's knowledge and treasures. If you wish to continue, please proceed. I will summon your allies to aid. Good luck.
How did we all walk through the same door and wind up in different places?
A test, perhaps? Places such as this always include bothersome tests.
Let's look around and try to meet up, but be careful. Coldane won't be the only danger in this place.
Wayne, what have you gotten yourself into this time? Friend, is that you? Over here! Feels like I've been wandering for days since we were separated, and it's been rough going. So many blind corners and annoying clockwork monstrosities. Thankfully, you're here now. I could use your help. Do you see anything up there that might possibly disable these traps and barriers? The only way for me to go is straight ahead, and the way is blocked by bolts of lightning. A valve? Sounds too easy, but give it a try. Safe now. I'm gone. Finally at the next barrier.
Watch how the blade works. Don't let Edwayne get turned into mincemeat. Coldane didn't care, and some of...
Abrasia? The swirling blade is very loud down here. I made it. Keep going, friend. I don't think we're clear yet. last bridge to cross.
How magnificent! All of the sage's relics on display. A test of our knowledge of his history, if we know what we're looking at. Come here and let me tell you what I think we need to do. This may sound a little vain, but I'm sure I'm right about how to proceed. I just need to find the right relic. Ah, there we go. Vornet's staff. Determine which staff down there is the real one, and we can be on our way. Meanwhile, I'll figure out what we need to do next. Oh, I don't know. It must look like the image floating over the pool beneath me. Now, get on with it. It should be easy enough to spot a staff as distinctive as the one that belongs to the legendary sage.
Careful now, Celine. Make the wrong choice and something nasty may appear. There's still some of Coldane's thugs down there. Bits of them, anyway.
Abrasia? Thanks for the warning, I suppose. Abrasia did warn us not to make any mistakes. like the one floating over the pool. Well done! Now his tome. Every depiction of him shows him carrying a distinctive book. I believe we passed the Sage's test. Find your way out of there and I'll catch up. Eventually.
Hey, partner! Up here! Let's talk. This hall is pretty, but the way forward is blocked. We need to figure out how to overcome this particular challenge. I see a series of wheels at each of the gates. My guess is we need to turn them for each other so we can pass through the barriers. Shall we give it a try? Deal with that creature so you can turn the wheel. Open your gate now. One last gate. You know what to do. done. I'll turn this final wheel and get us out of here. Hope the sage was impressed by our gate skills. Into the next portal. That could have been worse. Of course, I wasn't the one fighting the angry monsters along the way. Nice work, partner. Let's head through that portal and see where it takes us.
Nice to see us all together again.
Since we wound up here, I suppose we go through this new portal next.
It's good to be back with all of you. Looks like we passed the challenges, and the sage has granted us passage deeper into his vault. Let's keep moving. I want to find the Thieves' Moon before Coldane gets his filthy paws on it. Yes and no. Really, when it comes to exploring the ancient sanctuaries of powerful mages, expecting the unexpected seems to be the way to go. Now let's move on.
Such curious challenges. If there was a point, I'm not sure Sage Vornet made it very clear. Though perhaps that's why he was a great sage, and I'm simply a lowly thief. But I doubt we're done quite yet. I'm not sure. I suppose I never really thought about it. It does seem that he favors puzzles and tests of wit. I found it all very interesting. So far.
Thanks for helping me back there. I wasn't sure how I was going to get past all those dwarven contraptions before you wandered by. Nothing I couldn't handle. But Sage Vornet must have been an interesting individual to come up with a place like this.
Coldane has a brazier. Help her!
The rest of the gunner keys!
Move to
Tear them
flank!
apart!
You're nowhere, Keys. Place them with the others.
Do it, Brent! Trust her!
From the side!
Circle around!
To the side! Go around! Coldane! Go, Outlaw. I'm right behind you.
You're too late. The Thieves' Moon is mine.
Coldane. He's changed.
What happened? Did we win?
I think so. The Thieves' Moon did something to... time? Turned Coldane back into a man again.
Gwen, the Thieves' Moon. It broke.
We stole it, used it, and it did its job. Nice catch, by the way, partner. The Thieves' Moon. It really broke, didn't it? Oh well, it served its purpose. But wait, what's that you got there? Huh, would you look at that? I think you're right. You'll need to show it to Mylan Deshery back in the den. If this is connected to the Prowler's talisman, she'll definitely be able to tell you.
I think you have all caused enough of a disturbance in my creator's vault. Allow me to aid you in your immediate departure.
Sage Vornet? Why don't you talk to him, partner? I wasn't sure what the Thieves' Moon would do, but that worked out perfectly. Coldane won't be any trouble to take to Captain Sansone now. Go talk to Sage Vornet. Time to get out of here.
I hope all this makes up for leaving all of you with Coldane back at the warehouse. We got him now. So, water under the bridge, right? I could go on, but I don't want to keep you from that spirit that wants to speak to you.
That was a remarkable display of time manipulation. Too bad the Thieves' Moon was destroyed in the process. Anyway, you should go and talk to that hauntingly handsome spirit thing over there before he throws some new test at us.
That Sage Vornet isn't a spirit. You and I already dealt with spirits, and he seems very different. I wonder what he is. You should speak to him. Hey, it won't be the oddest thing we've done today.
You struggled through the Creator's challenges, feasted on his accumulated knowledge, deposed some enemies, and perhaps rekindled some friendships. But now, you must leave the Nowhere Vault. Immediately, please. Your approach to my Creator's challenges was quite unique, and you claimed what remains of the Thieves' Moon. You and your companions have only scratched the surface of what the Vault can offer. You may return as you like. My Creator made many more keys. They're scattered across the land for the bold to find. I'll assign you a personal aide. Yes, a planar spirit named Early shall attend your future return to the Vault. I look forward to observing your progress. That is the adventurous spirit that led my Creator to build this place. And with that, you really must leave now. Until next time. Now that you successfully acquired and... Now that you successfully acquired and broke one of my Creator's treasures, I insist you depart. I have some cleaning duties to perform. Plus, the challenges must be reset. As Sage Vornet's memoriam, I have many duties. The Vault does not maintain itself. My Creator gave me the ability to delegate. Early is a planar spirit. It takes many forms. You will find it quite helpful should you wish to return to this Vault.
Seems we have our escape route. Best not to keep the captain waiting back on shore.
Oh, look, another portal. How original. But I'll count my blessings that this is the one out of here.
Nice of that Spectre to give us a way out of here.
Come on, we need to catch up with the good captain. I'm sure he's worried sick about us. Captain Sansone, we come bearing a gift.
About time. We were about to come looking for you.
Here's the fearsome Gavin Coldane, trussed up and ready to arrest. And he had his ledger on him, which proves he really is a stupid criminal.
That was easier than I expected. You there. Let's talk.
I still can't quite believe we did it. Not the usual ballrooms and parlors of Daggerfall society that I normally steal from, but I think I can get used to such adventures. You should speak to the captain, though. He seems the impatient sort.
A shame we have to hand this bag of fleas over to the Lion Guard. After all he put us through, I wouldn't mind having him around to help sharpen my knives. But if it keeps the captain off our backs, then I suppose it's worth it.
Still not that comfortable handing someone over to the Lion Guard, even if it is a murderer like Gavin Coldane. That's just not my style. Would you mind doing the honors?
It's good to be reunited with Carso. He reminds me that not all wolf-like creatures are murdering monsters. Speaking of werewolves, can we give Coldane to the captain now?
A thief who keeps their word. And here I thought this was going to turn out to be some new and elaborate ruse. Yet Gavin Coldane is shackled and justice will be served. His crimes will not go unanswered. As for yours, that's a different story. Thieves' Guild? Is that what you lot are? But a deal is a deal, and I honor my word. Bringing this butcher to justice earns you all some leniency, for now. But be warned, there's still the matter of Qwen's warrant. The law is the law, after all. Gavin Coldane, by the authority given me by the High King Emmerich and the Daggerfall Covenant, I place you under arrest for your crimes.
Now that that's done, let's return to the den, people. We have one more thing to discuss.
I wonder what last thing Qwen has in mind. Well, I guess we won't find out until we get to the Thieves' Den. Carso and I will see you there, friend.
Remember, keep your thieving to a minimum, and try not to cause too much trouble, and I won't need to come looking for you. Or, better yet, just don't do it in my jurisdiction and we'll get along fine.
Return to the thieves' den? What a grand idea! The stink of sewer has almost faded from my clothing, and I wish to renew it. I jest. In truth, I've grown fond of our little hideout, and the rest of our companions. See you there.
Return to the den? All of us? Even me? All right, sounds like a plan. I can do that. I'm sure it'll be perfectly safe. Maybe there's still a place for me and my roadsworn in this thing Qwen is putting together.
did what we set out to do. Sort of. More or less. Just one last piece of business. Head back to the Thieves' Den. I have one more task for you to accomplish.
Are you and Quen finally ready to depart? I want to put wind and sea between my vessels and this hist-forsaken island as soon as possible.
My regret binds me to this place.
That's enough, you skeeving bastard! Rouse the alarm and call the guard!
I'd look the other way for some people, but not for you.
Over here, partner. We have one last bit of business to finish up.
Wasn't sure I'd ever come back to this Thieves' Den. Or be welcome. Gotta say, I'm surprisingly glad to be here. I wonder what Quen wants to tell you.
I've spent more time underground recently than I am at all used to. Now I suppose we find out if 3 disparate gangs of street thieves can really come together as a proper thieves' guild. Speak with Quen and let's see what she has to say.
Celine gave me the overview of what happened at the Nowhere Vault, but I'd love to hear all the details from you when you have a moment. But now, I think we all want to hear what Quen has to say to you.
Daggerfall, sweet Daggerfall. It's nice to be back on these streets that I know so well. Or beneath them, at least. Find out what Quen wants from you. I'm dying to know.
Don't ask me. Quen sent for me for what I supposed was another messenger job. But then she told me to stick around and wait for you to arrive. I'm as confused by the situation as you are.
This started when Basil sent word to the Abar's Landing Thieves Guild asking for help. So they sent me. My plan was to break into the Nowhere Vault, steal the Thieves' Moon, and unite the gangs of Daggerfall into their very own guild. Yeah, you did foul that up. Which I think was exactly what we needed. The Thieves' Moon gave us something to work toward, and helped the gangs learn to function as a team. It turned them into a proper guild, and then let us defeat the cartel. The guild needs a leader. Someone from the Daggerfall gangs to guide them and forge their path. Someone with skill, a quick wit, and an eye for the right jobs. Talk to Celine, Abrasia, and Edwene. Then tell me who you think should lead the guild. This new Thieves Guild needs a strong leader. That doesn't mean the nicest person or the funniest. They need someone who can help a group of disparate thieves succeed and prosper. Come back after you talk to Celine, Edwene, and Abrasia.
Don't forget your old friend Skeever Nevo when you go about picking a leader. I realize I have done absolutely nothing to deserve the position. But as long as you're thinking about it, think about me.
Quen wants one of us to lead our new Thieves Guild. I guess that makes sense. Did I impress you with my dashing good looks? And taste in dogs? Or did Celine's wit win you over? Or maybe Abrasia's bravery, which even sort of impressed me. Serious? All right. You want me to be honest? I'm not sure I'm right for the job. I'll do it if that's what you decide, but remember, I'm just a common street thief with a lot of friends in low places and a knack for getting out of trouble.
I am glad I survived to see this moment. When the gangs of Daggerfall come together to become a thieves' guild. It's been my dream. And I won't try to sway you, even if Celine is my daughter. I trust you. Select the thief you think will do the best.
Now that we've decided to form this new Thieves Guild, the time has come to select someone to lead us. I'm actually all right with you making the decision. You got us to this point, after all. I'm not sure we would have made it this far without you. Because I'm brilliant, rich, and beautiful, and I am well connected to Daggerfall's noble class. Plus, I distinguished myself in our many adventures. Of course, so did Edwene, I must admit, and even Abrasia surprised me. So, choose as you will.
Why are we even talking? You and I both know you won't choose me as leader. I'd be excellent at it for sure, and I stand by everything I did. But the others think I abandoned them. Choose Edwene or Celine. Those two have earned it. Weren't you listening? You shouldn't choose me. The Roadsworn will become part of this new guild, but the others would never follow my lead. Sure, I'm brave, decisive, and action-oriented, but I also tend to do what's best for me and mine.
This new Thieves Guild needs...
Ah, you're the one Basil told me about. The thief who found the Prowler's talisman. May I see it? Remarkable. It's been a long-held dream of mine to get to examine this item of myth and legend. Scraps and whispers, but nothing I'd swear by. I think we can safely assume that there's a...
Now that we've decided to form because I'm brilliant, rich, and beautiful, and I am well connected to Daggerfall's noble class. Plus, I distinguished myself in our many adventures. Of course, so did Edwayne, I must admit, and even Abrasia surprised me. So, choose as you will.
Why are we even... Weren't you listening? You shouldn't choose me. The Roadsworn will become part of this new guild, but the others would never follow my lead. Sure, I'm brave, decisive, and action-oriented, but I also tend to do what's best for me and mine. Me, after everything that happened? How in oblivion did you come to that decision, Outlaw? I thought you were smarter than that. I don't know what to say. These three gangs deserve the best, and I'll dedicate my life to giving that to them. And I'll do whatever it takes to win back the trust of Edwayne and Celine. I won't let you down, or Quen. So, what happens now?
I agree wholeheartedly with your choice, my friend. Our new Thieves Guild is in excellent hands.
You didn't choose me, did you? I understand. It was a genuinely hard decision to make. One I'm glad was not mine to determine. I'll still bring some class to this den in my role as lieutenant. Go tell Quen your decision so we can get to work.
I can see it in your eyes. I'm not your choice. All good, friend. Our new Thieves Guild will be in good hands, regardless. Now, go tell Quen your decision.
Not even considered. Such a travesty. Skeever Nevo would have made an excellent guildmaster. Excellent, I say. Still, I think I'll settle in and join this new Thieves Guild. I can see plenty of opportunities for profit coming out of this.
All right, you heard everyone out. Edwayne, Abrasia, and Celine all make good cases for themselves as leader. Who's it going to be, partner? Excellent. Who do you think we should announce as the new guildmaster? Abrasia? Really? Her actions in the vault certainly showed her true colors. With Abrasia at the helm, the Daggerfall Thieves Guild will become a force to be reckoned with. Plus, Edwayne and Celine will keep her impulsiveness in check. We inform the gangs, of course. There will be a lot of work in the upcoming days. Operations to start, gold to make, downtrodden to uptrodden. Is that a word? So, let's make this official. Hey everyone, listen up! I'm proud to announce the new Guildmaster of the Daggerfall Thieves Guild, Abrasia. It won't take long for that ambitious and cunning mind of hers to lead this new guild to greatness.
I'm honored to accept this role, and to now call those who were my competitors, my friends. I promise to serve with distinction, and always have the best interests of Daggerfall's thieves at heart. And with you all by my side, I know we will commit memorable crimes and do great things. Now that that's finally over with, we can get back to work. I'm itching to figure out what we're stealing next. Time to hunt down more scores. If you ever hear of anything, come on back and let us know.
I still have that business with Captain Sansone and the warrant to handle. Once I figure out how to deal with that, I'll reach out. If you're willing to stick around and help, that is. I'll be in touch, partner.
You impressed me. I want you to know that this new Thieves Guild owes you a lot. If we can ever help you, feel free to call on us. And whenever you're in the area, do stop by. I'd love to work with you again in the future.
I agree wholeheartedly with your choice, Mike.
Well, now that we've settled that, we can move on and figure out our next big heist. And there are still more nowhere keys to be found. If you stick around, there will always be a place for you here.
Not even considered?
The guild always needs extra coin, and you'll get your cut of any business you bring in. What's not to love?
I agree wholeheartedly with...
I heard you found another gem in the Nowhere Vault. That it was inside the Thieves' Moon. Huh, remarkable. It won't be long before we have the Prowler's Talisman operating at its peak level of power. I think you're right. Just a moment. Let me see it properly. There. Can you feel it? The talisman already feels more powerful, more alive. If you find any more, bring them to me right away. I must see what the Prowler's Talisman will become. Scraps and whispers, but nothing I'd swear by. I think we can safely assume... I think they're close. Glenumbra close. Though, I'll confess, some of my information comes from a tavern conversation after a mug too many. So, take it with a pinch of salt, or a drop of ale. Oh, you know what I mean. There's been trouble around Glenumbra lately. Raids, sudden strikes, that sort of thing. One rumor I tracked down claims a gemstone changed hands in the confusion. The other is pure speculation. Buried treasure near Cath Bedreau. That's all I have.
Farendar can move things from place to place when a boss needs. Goods, coin, people too sometimes. Find me if you have such a need, boss.